What's cracking, what's cracking, what's cracking, what's cracking? This your boy King Crown P71, P7B, however you want to call me, man. Chicago side. And I'm back, but I'm not back with another video, man. And I got a question. You hear that squeak? You hear that squeak? It's been like that ever since I washed out the engine bays. Because, you know, whenever the belt has moisture to it or whatnot, it tends to squeak and squeal. But, pretty much, it's a symptom of me needing a new tensioner pulley, idler pulley, or a belt, right? Which I had. You know, I have all three. I have the you know, a motorcraft, you know, the tensioner pulley, the idler pulley. I have the parts, right? I got the parts. You know, I don't know if you can pick that up. I have the parts, right? Even for the belt, you know. All original motorcraft parts. I have the parts, right? Now the thing is, what's up with the focus on my camera, bro? The thing is I don't know if it's the correct size, you know, because, you know, between the regular Crown Victorias and the Police Interceptions, most parts are interchangeable, but some parts are not, you know. So I'm not sure if I have the right size for my, you know, subtype of car, you know, the Police Interceptors. I don't know if I have the regular Crown Victoria belt or tensioner idler pulley. When I ordered it off of rockauto.com, I'm not sure if I looked at the specifications right. I don't know if the parts were, maybe I thought the parts were interchangeable. Like I said, I ordered these parts a year ago. Put them on in the summertime, and the reason why I took them off is because I started having problems with my battery. Maybe my alternator came out to be good. My battery came out to be good. So I'm thinking maybe it was those parts that, you know, whether the belt was too big, or the tensioner pulley or the idler pulley wasn't the right ones for the car. Like I said, I don't know if they're interchangeable between regular Vicks and Crown Victorias, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna give you guys the belt number again. It's a motorcraft belt, as you can see. Look up that part and let me know whether I have the right belt size, because when I look up like part numbers and stuff like that, one thing it does, I always get the runaround. I always get the runaround and wrong information. So if you guys have a reliable source where I can check part numbers and check and see if I, you know, have the right size, please drop it in the comments. I try to do the reverse engineering and put in the part number and to see what, you know, go on the website and put in the part number to see if this goes to that, and the opposite way around. I always get the runaround, and it's frustrating me. When I'm sitting at the crib, I'm trying to relax, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to, you know, frustrate myself furthermore. Especially when you have a frustrating problem like a squeak of a belt or any type of problem, you know. Yeah. So if you guys can help me with that. I don't know what happened to Panzer, man. I guess Panzer on vacation, man. He probably retired from his career and said, you know, I'm gonna give all this shit a break. So kudos to him, man. I hope everything's good on his end, though. But Panzer usually handle these problems for me. If you guys haven't noticed, I'm not really a car guy. I'm just a dude that's good with his hands, you know what I'm saying? I've been working on stuff since I was a kid, and I've always been good with following directions and fixing things. So when you see me working on my, like, I probably know more than the average guy, because I know guys that don't even know how to change their oil, where to put the oil in the car and stuff like that. So to them, I'm probably a car guy, but to a real car guy, like a guy that be like, oh, that's the Duskin 1748, and when you put it in the engine, and I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm not one of them niggas, man. Like, oh, that's the Hemi 28 1472. It was made in 1942, and it's been discontinued ever since then. I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm a dude like I'm not really a Crown Victoria guy, if I'm being honest with you guys too. I'm not really a Crown Victoria dude. Like, the reason why I got a Crown Victoria is because my uncle used to drive them, and it was practical. You know what I'm saying? I had a baby on the way. My first Crown Victoria was when I was 19. This was 20 years ago, which is crazy. This is 20 years ago. My first Crown Victoria was when I was 19. I had like 4 or 5 ever since then. It's a practical car. Now, when it comes to like I had a child on the way. So I needed something that was, you know, big enough to fit a car seat, big enough to do everything, like put a stroller in, go grocery shopping and things of that nature. You know, and it got a V8 in it. You know what I'm saying? If I need to get out of a jam, I can get out of a jam, you know, whatever the case may be, you know. It was a nice size car to fit a car seat and all that stuff, safe car, wherever the case may be. Cheap car that I could just buy with my tax money at the time. And ever since then, I've been hooked on the Crown Victoria because of the practicality of it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get me to point A to B with the least amount of problems, right? I never was a flashy type of dude where like, ooh, I want to attract people, get people to like me because I got this type of car or these type of shoes. I've never been that type of guy, you know. Never been that type of dude. Even when it comes down to the cars, you know. If you gonna like me, if a chick gonna like me because of my car, then she don't really like me. When I could be in a fucking doom buggy. I step out that bitch, the bitch gonna like me. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period. I've never been that type of dude that try to attract people. But like I said, I like the practicality of the Crown Vic, you know? So get me to point A to B with the least amount of problems. Easy to diagnose and easy to fix myself, you know? It's pretty much an A and B car. You know what I'm saying? Reliable. You know, even when I have problems with the Crown Victoria, I come out the next day, say if the Crown Vic don't start up. This is my first Crown Vic. I was not mechanically inclined. I'm going, dude, mechanically inclined in cars at all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to change my own oil. You know, just I was 19 and things of that nature. But I used to have problems with the Crown Vic, like starter problems. You know, probably was I needed a tune-up or whatever the case may be. Come out the next day, try it again, it would start, you know? And we would move on with our life, you know? Like, I like the practicality of the car. I've never been one of those dudes that like, oh, like, now this is no knock to people, you know, that's fanatics to certain things, right? It's no knock to them. Like train guys. Like, oh, that's the Cessna 14. I know this is an airplane with Cessna, but they be like, it's the Cessna 142282. It was made, the oil chamber, it's a special feature in the oil chamber where, you know, and I never been that type of dude on anything. I never fanatic out on anything. I mean, it's certain things that I am a fanatic towards, but I never been that guy with I'm not really a Crown Victoria fanatic like that. I just like the practicality of the car. I like the reliability of the car, and that's about it. You know, like my next, only thing this Crown Vic, you know, it's not a truck and it's not an SUV. And my next SUV I get will be a 4Runner, you know, something that's the same thing, reliable, practical, and easy to fix, you know, things like that, man. I don't really get cars to attract other people. I get cars so they can do what they do, be a goddamn car, not a goddamn sex symbol. But that's to each his own. And I'm not really like a Crown Victoria fan where I'm like, oh, that's the Aerovic. It was discontinued and revived again. I'm not one of them niggas, bro. I'm sorry. I know I got the King Crown P71. I love my Crown Victoria. I'm not looking, like, I see another Crown Victoria and be like, oh, that's a nice Vic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to look at the modifications. Oh, you're running the, what's the name? I'm not that type of nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If y'all subscribe to this channel, like, damn, we thought you was one of us. Nah, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. But that's not me. I'm not the nigga that do that, man. I'm not the, oh wow, look, he has a what's the name? Like, I don't even like other police pursuit vehicles. I don't like that shit weird to me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Everybody can be a fan of what they, you know, you're free to like what you like. But I'm just giving you a understanding of how I am with these Crown Vics. Like, I'm not looking at I'm not looking at no other like police vehicle. Like I don't get it because it's a police vehicle or it looks like a police vehicle. Like, if anything, I want to take this goddamn spotlight out, but I'll be using it for certain things, and it's like, hey, it has a use, you know. If I'm looking somewhere in the dark, I turn the spotlight on. I'm like, oh, that's what it's used for. So I never got around a chance of taking it out. But I want this motherfucker not to look like a police vehicle at all. That ain't why I get it. That ain't why I have it. I'm not that type of guy. Like I won't get like another police looking car because the police drove it. Or I understand, you know, the specifications and like the certain features that come with these pursuit vehicles, like the beefed up radiators and all that shit and all that. I understand it. But most of them cars be having like they be ran in the fucking ground. Like, I got this Vic at 50K, or somewhere around that 50, or I forgot. I had it for a while. I got it at like 50. I think it was 80K on here, or 50, 80K. Right now I'm at where we at with it? Right now I'm at 106. Like I said, 106 and some change. But I'm sorry to disappoint you guys, but I'm not one of them type of Crown Victoria dudes that be like, oh, this is the 2011 Vic. It was discontinued, and the Cessna 14. Like, it be like real, like people that be real. My brain don't have the capacity. It be so much shit that I have to remember and think about and keep in mind to like remember some bullshit like that. And this is no knock to anybody else that is like that. Like, people that's like, I had a girlfriend, her father was a fan of trains, you know. Like I said, I get it, but like her ex, well, her father, this nigga will wait and record trains coming into town. Like, wow, that's the McCoy 1422, the oil chamber in it, you know, it allows the oil to dip. They discontinued it. Wow, ain't it a beaut? I'm not like, that shit weird to me. I don't know, but to each his own, you know. Not to knock it. That is, to me, it's weird because I don't understand the reason why y'all do that. I don't understand it, you know, and I don't care to understand it, to be quite honest, man. But pretty much, I'm letting you know, like, I'm not that type of guy. Like, where I like fan out over other Vics. Like, if I see somebody with another Vic in my city, I'm like, damn, that's a nice ass Vic. Or if the Vic look nice, or oh wow, I see you got a Vic too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, you thinking like I'm thinking. It's practical, it's reliable, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to service yourself and things of that nature. But I'm not like fanning out trying to go get like a old ass police Charger and shit like that, or old ass police Explorer. You know, I understand that those cars, like the pursuit version of those cars, are pretty much better than the regular version. So if I was to get that version of a car, I would get the pursuit vehicle version. You see what I'm saying? That'd be the better option to get. But I'm not going out my way to get an Explorer or a Taurus or a Tahoe or anything of that nature just because, you know, it looked like a police car. That ain't my get up, you know. And no knock to anybody that do it, because some, you know, it's obviously, as I look at these Crown Victoria channels, it's quite obvious that, you know, some people are a fan of that aesthetic, you know, the police look and all that shit. But it ain't never been me. Like me, I want the least amount of attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody thinking I'm police, or like, oh, damn, that's police, and they found out, oh, this nigga got a regular plate on this car, and they get upset with me and try to do something to my car. I don't know. Not that I give a fuck, but I'm just letting you know I'm not really that guy, you know. And I'm not really a car guy. You know, like, oh, I can hear a tick. I mean, after years of working on my own car, I know like pretty much common issues and things of that nature. If I hit like, if your engine, oh, you need some oil, you know what I'm saying? You get an oil change. I know how to work on other cars, you know, not just the Crown Victoria. Just based off experience of working on my cars, you feel me? Other than that, I'm not really mechanically inclined like that. I'm just good with my hands and I know how to follow directions. That's it. That's all, you know? I want to make sure I get that clear, so I don't hear the squeak of the belt, but I still want the solution to that problem. Whether this is the correct belt size for the Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, not the regular joint. I don't know if they're interchangeable or whatnot. I bought this belt a year ago, you know, just on the whim because I wanted to get it. I know I needed a belt. So, and I was buying other parts. I bought this part at the same time I bought my lower control arms and my front struts. Bought it all at the same part, and I wasn't too concerned about the specifications on it. I just got it, you know. But yeah, it's your boy King Crown, man. If you know what the hell, if I have the right size belt, I wish I had the packaging to this tensioner and idler pulley. But as I stated, it's bigger than the one I have on at the moment. It's kind of a difference. It's kind of a difference from the one I have on at the moment. I don't know if that's the part number in there. That's a Motorcraft. Yeah, I'm letting you guys know I'm not really a car guy. I'm not really a Crown Victoria guy. I just like the reliability and the practicality of it. But shit, we gonna end this video, man. I'm heading to PetSmart. I'm with Scrappy. I'm with the boy Scrappy as well, man. I know you guys ain't seen Scrappy in a minute. The feature I have my camera on, I can't even turn the camera around. I got it on pro mode. It don't allow me to turn the camera around. But I got the boy Scrappy with me. We heading to PetSmart to get some dog and some goddamn, cause Scrappy bougie, man. He only eat like refrigerated dog food. My BM got him on that stuff, man. So he don't eat no dry kibble. We gotta go get him some bougie dog food. And we going there to get some crickets for the frog as well, man. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, man. I hope I ain't upset the Crown Victoria people, man. But I'm not a Crown Vic dude. But make sure you like, share, subscribe. It don't really matter, man. But other than that, peace.